Hi guys, it's Judy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. We have Jennifer with us again. She is one of my spooky partners, and we are back today. We are here in Long Beach at the Queen Mary, and we are gonna do something very different, very unique. We are going to be doing a seance today inside of the Queen Mary with the 57 Ghost Show. I'm going to put their handle here for Instagram and their website. So technically we are going to try to communicate with some of the ghosts from the Queen Mary. So we have the Queen Mary here behind us. So I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done something like this. This is like brand new to me. Have you done anything?
I've never done a seance.
Okay. I'm nervous. I don't know about you.
I'm open.
Okay, I'm
open. Optimistic.
Yeah, I'm open too, but I feel like I don't want to
mess with the spirits.
Yeah, I guess that's the proper word. So that's what I'm sure we'll be fine. We have somebody that's going to be doing it, so they know how to do this. They've been doing it for so long, so I know we'll be fine. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get ready. Our experience is going to start in about 30 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and go inside the ship. So let's get spooky, guys. All right, we made it to the 3rd floor. We were told to go meet up in the main lobby of the ship for the piano. This is the check-in for 57 Ghosts. They have like a bar lounge there. I think it's only open weekends, I think. Let's take a look. Open Friday and Saturday from 4 to 6. So it's 7:30 right now, so it's already closed. Maybe we can take a little sneak peek. Really cute little bar over here. Okay, we got about 25 minutes before our party or our experience starts.
I'm going to be your host tonight. Welcome to 57 Ghosts. I will be your apparitionist this evening. A few things before we get started. Number one, in a moment, we're going to take a little walk, which is through the actual working hotel portion of this ship. This is an actual hotel. People are sleeping here tonight. Many people have checked in because they're going to be leaving on a cruise early tomorrow. So keep that in mind as we walk through this hallway in a bit. And I know you're all very excited to experience the seance, but kind of keep our volume levels low, just out of respect to those people that are trying to chill, okay? People will feel that temperature drop tremendously where they're standing or sitting and get extremely cold, or more notably, it'll get very, very hot where they're standing or sitting. Considering we keep the chamber at a chilly 64 degrees, that's notable, that's something. For you to get hot enough to where you're sweating. If any of this or anything else happens inside the chamber that makes you incredibly uncomfortable and you feel like this is just not for you, you're not trapped. Just stay seated, stay calm, raise your hand and say, "Excuse me, I would like to leave." I will come and safely escort you out of the chamber. If you came with a couple of reasons. The first reason is 2 people died on these very stairs. Now, they didn't die at the same time, and they weren't the first or the last person to die on the Queen Mary, but 2 people indeed did die on those very stairs. Number 2, I stop here because it's my belief that these stairs are the genesis of all paranormal activity aboard the Queen. Let me explain. Killing him instantly. He received a basal skull fracture. Now here's where things get interesting. 10 years later, 10 years to the exact day, when Miss Elizabeth Buffman was walking up those very same steps. Again, I want to thank all of you for coming this evening.
Hi you guys, so I am back from the Queen Mary in my studio, and I'm gonna do my outro here, like with my thoughts and opinions on the seance. And the only reason why I wanted to do it back here in my room is because when Jennifer and I were done with the seance, we wanted to kind of take that moment to ourselves and kind of reflect on the things that we saw, you know, during the seance. And we just wanted to have a moment to ourselves to be able to enjoy it and kind of just talk about like, what the heck did we just like go through, what did we experience, what did we witness. And I like that we were able to, you know, stay at the Queen Mary at their observation bar that was still open and just have that moment to ourselves. So I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet without saying too much, that way if you are interested in going, you guys can experience this as well. I spoke with Michael before the tour started, and he was aware of my YouTube channel, and he didn't want me to film a lot because he doesn't want a lot of it to get spoiled for other people, right? Which is totally understandable. And technically nobody is allowed to film during the seance, so they do allow you to film bits of it before, which is a little bit of what I recorded in this video. And he looked at me and was like, yeah, keep going, you know, keep filming like the story about like the staircase. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna be respectful and not film too much, so then that way if you guys go, you guys can hear this too for the first time, you know what I mean? So I ended up not filming too much at the beginning, but then once we got to the seance, we obviously couldn't film none of that. And so now I'm gonna talk about what happened in the seance room. My light went off, but it's fine, you guys can still see me, good to go. But there is two parts to the seance. We have the light seance and then we have the dark seance. So the light seance, there is some participation required, so just be aware of that. So if you go to this, Michael might pick you for certain activities. So in my case, we went on Friday. It was a sold out time slot. There was about 17 people in our seance, and I want to say that maybe 10 out of maybe 12 people out of the 17 were selected for activities. So just be prepared that he might choose you to do something, okay? Now I'm not gonna get into the activities because I don't want to spoil that for anybody, but once the dark seance comes in, the room becomes red, and that is like the signal for us to transition into that portal where it allows that spirit to come join us. And in our situation, we wanted Jackie to come out. And if you're familiar with the Queen Mary, you know who Jackie is. So Jackie is one of the most famous and one of the most known or seen apparition or ghosts in the Queen Mary, and she is seen at the first class swimming pool. And based on what a lot of people have said about Jackie when they've seen her, is that she's just a little girl who wants to play. She's very friendly, and that's about it. And so in this case, we invited Jackie to come and join us, and she actually came out and play with us, right? So she came out and joined some of the activities that we were doing. So I just want to say that if you are nervous about doing this, don't be. I was a little bit nervous myself a couple days leading up to going on Friday. I was completely fine. It's not like a seance that you see in movies where the table's going up and down and there's things flying all over the room. Like, it's not that. It's a very, I guess, chill seance, but you will see things and you're gonna be like how is that possible, or what did I just see, or what did I just hear? So just be aware of that. But everybody in the room was fine. I was fine. He does allow you to step away if you need to, so just be aware of that. So if you ever feel sensitivity, pressure, you can't breathe for whatever reason, you can walk out, so don't feel pressure to stay. But everybody in our group was perfectly normal. Everything was fine. And like I said, there is a lot of activities and participation required during the seance, so I just want to make sure that you know that you can be selected to do something. The experience was an hour and a half. Currently right now there is an 8 p.m. slot, so 8 to 9:30, and then there is also a 10 to 11:30. The seance is only available Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it's every weekend. There's no deadline as of yet. They're gonna keep doing this until, who knows, maybe forever, right? But this was a seance that was being done before COVID, and then obviously with COVID, everything stopped, especially the tours at the Queen Mary. They just came back about a year and a half, and now slowly they're bringing back all of these other companies that come and do ghost and paranormal stuff on the ship as well. But if you want more information, just visit 57ghost.com or visit their Instagram at 57ghostshow as well. So I'll put all the information here for you guys, and like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything else. If you want to do this, if it's something that you've been curious about, go and do it with an open mind. Keep your eyes wide open, take a look at the room, see if you see anything or if you feel anything, but totally go with an open mind and you will have a great time. So I want to thank Michael Rangel. If you're watching this, thank you so much. You were a very sweet man and took the time to talk to us after. And everybody that's involved at the 57 show, thank you so much for doing this experience. Very different, very unique, and I hope I get to do it again. Maybe I can take my husband next time and see what he thinks. No more spoilers, just give you the quick rundown of a quick intro, a little death story experience at the staircase, and in the seance, a lot of activities. You're gonna see a lot of things, hear some things, but I'm not gonna tell you what. So you go book your tickets and experience it at the Queen Mary. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, if you love everything Halloween and everything spooky, I hope you guys consider subscribing. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I have another video I need to edit, so I'll have that out in the next day or two. But stay spooky and happy Halloween.